Ladies and gentlemen, the name of the game is Go. And this week, the cast of Another World will be battling the cast of Search for Tomorrow. And now, here's your host, ready to go, Kevin O'Connell.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much, Jack Clark, and we would like to welcome all of you to our final day of what has turned out to be a super championship, the Battle of the Soap Opera Stars. When we began our battle, our friends from Another World got off the starting blocks real fast. Search for Tomorrow grabbed day 2, Another World day 3, Search for Tomorrow yesterday had a wonderful day. So we will have to finalize the last chapter of our drama, if you will, of Soap Wars today. And we're going to begin with you, Mary, and your team. We're going to give you a shot at playing Go first, or pass it over to Search for Tomorrow.
We're going to play.
You're ready? Let's go. This team has contributed over $70,000 to various charities. All of the dollars that our soap teams win during our championship will be donated to the charities of their choice. Why don't we meet the starting 5 from Another World?
Oh, my name is David Oliver. I play Perry Hutchins on Another World, and I love causing trouble, but I'm really a nice guy.
That's true.
My name is Anna Stewart, and I play Donna Love on Another World, and I have to make a correction. Yesterday, I said, I want a man. Donna Love wants a man.
All right.
My name is Mary Page Keller, and I play Sally Frame on Another World, and I had a man.
Gave him up.
Gave him away. Traded him in, all right.
My name is Laura Malone. I play Blaine Ewing Corey. Hi, Mom, and everybody else.
You used to be a louse on the show, but now you're a good girl.
I'm such a good girl now, it's boring.
Last but not least.
I'm Stephen Yates. I play Jamie Frame, and hi, Fast Eddie, Debbie, Donna P., Joel, and Diane.
All right, I think we've covered it all. Let's get to the game. Object of Go, formulate a question using only one word at a time. When you've given Anna enough information, ring the bell. It's time for round 1. And Mary, top or bottom answer packages?
Oh, the top.
All right, to the top row we go. In the opinion of the judges, you use too much of the answer on your screen when you formulate the question. We give you the cuckoo, and we ask you to move on. David starts us off on our final day of Soap Wars. Here's your first answer. Go.
Who
Is
not
your
uncle?
aunt.
Go.
What is a red mark
On
your
neck.
Bruce?
Wrong. Next word.
What is Independence Day?
It's for the drawing.
Go.
What
Item
is
on
fake?
hair.
Wig.
Go.
What do you jump up and down on? Pogo stick.
Go.
What
Kind
of
car
has
a
roof
that
comes
up.
Convertible.
Stop the clock. The only one that we had a little trouble with was that little mark that maybe you didn't want your mom and dad to see on your neck when you were dating. That's the one we were looking for. You got it right.
That's crude. I can...
Well, that's all right. We didn't get it right anyway. 42 seconds on the clock, and that is a tough time to beat. Search for Tomorrow's turn. Here they come. Oh, my goodness. Well, I know that Laura brought a little bit of help. Let's meet the starting 5 or maybe 5.5 here from
This
Search.
is our mascot.
Ooh, what's his name?
This is Nicky. We decided we needed to bring something for luck.
Can I hold Nicky?
Yes.
Is he host trained? Why don't you introduce yourself? Hi there, dog.
Okay, I'm Lisa Russo. My character is Wendy Wilkins, and I'm the resident villainess temptress.
Nice.
Sort of.
Junior.
There's Junior. All right.
The real one.
Sherry.
I'm Junior.
I'm Sherry Mathers. I play Liza Centel, and hello to my Aunt Louise and Aunt Betty, who are both recovering from surgery.
All right, and the captain.
I'm Marcia McCabe, and I play Sonny Adamson, girl reporter.
We've heard that before. Michael.
I'm Michael Corbin. I play Warren Carter, who's sort of evil but just kind of misunderstood.
And the large portion of the team.
Oh, thank you very much. Ron Aarons, Travis Centel, good guy, billionaire, hero.
All right, an all-around exciting guy. You had a great day here yesterday. Come on, pup. Here, come on in here, Gordy. Here, you can take our canine friend. All right, we go to the bottom packet of answers.
Okay.
42 seconds on the clock. Lisa will begin for 250 points. 5 answers before we hit 0. Ready? Go.
What?
Month
Is
after.
January.
February.
Go.
Where
Do
stars
Live.
Beverly Hills.
Wrong. Next word.
what
Do
bears
love
and
is
eaten
Honey.
Go.
what
is
on
the
floor
and
made
of
cloth.
Carpeting rug.
Go. Hurry.
What
do
lovers
do
to
avoid
weddings.
Live together.
Wrong. Next word.
What?
holiday
Well,
Dad.
yes. You don't have to wait for Search for Tomorrow to have our own little Go soap opera here. We're looking for the guy throwing the old ladder up against the house.
Elope,
That's the one we're looking for.
elope.
250 points over to Another World. But when we come back, we're not only going to have round two, but we're going to let you set the time that they have to beat, all right?
Okay.
Soap Wars continues after these commercial messages.
Any more paste, thick and chunky?
Welcome back to Go. We are having right in the middle of our battle of the soap opera stars. So far, we have had 4 different days of Another World and Search for Tomorrow's casts. Each team has been victorious twice in terms of days, and we begin our final round, 250 points. Round number 1, Another World, so it's time to play catch-up, Marcia. Let's get to round 2, and what packet of answers, top or bottom?
bottom
Away we go. You're going to set the time. They have to be. A little turnabout is fair play. How fast? Can you give us 5 answers? What's the mascot? Are you known as the dogs now?
Oh,
Oh, all right. Lisa, that's off. Here's your first answer. Ready? Go.
Where?
do
People.
pray
church.
Go.
who
Hosts.
pyramid next
Next word.
what
Is
frozen
water.
Ice.
Go.
Who
is
marks
brothers
Harpo.
Groucho.
Go.
Who
performs
difficult
tasks
in
movies
Stuntman.
Go.
who
Is
the
head
of
the
state
Governor.
Stop the clock. Whoa.
What was the one we passed?
The only one you had trouble with was Dick Clark. Dick Clark. American Bandstand. It's a little tough. You did the right thing. You just moved on. You gave them a short clock. 38 seconds. Let's find out if it's good enough. Come on, change places. Well, so far, you've been the only one with the mascots. We had Max. Good old Max was our mascot, but they brought the dogs. So let's find if it works. 38 seconds on the clock. 5 answers before we hit 0. You'll have 2 rounds in a row.
Okay.
David, start us off. Here's your first answer. Ready? Go.
What
Do
Hawaiians
give
you
when
you
get
to
Hawaii.
Slay.
Go.
What do you say at your wedding?
I do.
Go.
what?
is
A
huge
tall.
building.
Skyscraper.
Go.
What animal has a trunk?
Elephant.
Go for the round.
What
do
you
give
a
date
formally?
Corsage.
Yep. That's what you call smoking, boy. You really moved through that round. You had 9 seconds left. 500 points over to your side of the board. And all I can say is this is deja vu, isn't it? How many times have we been in this position? Or should I say, how many times have you been here? As you know, anyone who wins, any team that wins 3 consecutive rounds, the first 3 rounds on Go, we call it a clean sweep. We not only give you 1 but 2 chances in our jackpot round, $20,000 potential winnings. You have done that chore 6 times. Not only against Search for Tomorrow, but also Days of Our Lives. We're at that point again. Win the round, we'll give you a shot at the double jackpot. People are very good players, but Search for Tomorrow has other ideas. You get to pick the packet.
The bottom.
Oh, the bottom. You set the time, they have to beat. How fast can you give me 5 answers to these? Here's your first response.
Go. What
Does
ballerina wear?
tutu.
Go.
Who is the comedian that is on pass?
Next word.
Why do you shiver? Cold.
Go.
Who?
Is
Casper. Ghost.
Go.
What is the man who gives in your court? Judge.
Wrong. Next word.
What do you wear on your teeth? Braces.
Go.
Where
Is
the
capital.
Washington.
That's it. That's the clock. Yeah, you left her hanging on that one.
I have faith in her. I have so much faith in
When you ring the bell, we have to get an answer. In the capital, it could have been of the state. It could have been, you know, a whole number of things. She came up with Washington, D.C. You're very lucky. 43 seconds on the clock. The key question now, is that going to be enough time? Is it?
Ask them that.
Oh, come on now. Let's find out. 43. Oh, no problem? No problem. All right, I go, Lisa. 43 seconds on the clock.
Keep it clean and crisp.
Give me 5 correct answers from the top packet to stay alive. If the clock hits 0, Another World has another clean sweep.
Slowly.
If you beat the clock, you stay alive. Lisa, take a look at your monitor. Here's your first answer. Go.
What is a this thumb?
Go.
What
Do
you
tie.
bow tie?
Go.
who is
James
Bond?
Sean Connery?
Wrong. Next word.
What?
Is
Claude
shell
Fish.
Crab.
Wrong. Next
Lobster.
word. Next word.
What?
are
Done. Pass.
Next
Right.
word.
Where?
is
The
ocean
and
the
sand.
Beach.
Go. Oh, we've done it. Oh, this is going to be... You really get me at that time. Another clean sweep. We've done all of this before, all right? 1,500 points. We give you $1 per point, so that'll be an additional $1,500 to charity. We'll put that in the coffers, but more important than that, on your final appearance on Go, for the time being anyway, during this edition of Soap Wars, we're going to come back after these words. We're going to play for a double jackpot. 2 rounds, $10,000 per round, or maybe another $20,000. They've done it before. They will make an unprecedented 7th appearance in our double jackpot round. You think they're going to make it? After these words, we'll find out together. We'll come right back. Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh. 10-0-2200. Call and order your Euro wrapper today. Sorry, no CODs.
Welcome back to Soap Wars. The team from Another World joins us at the jackpot round desk. And the nice part about this, it is your unprecedented 7th time here, players. Unbelievable. But you have won more money than any other team since we went on the air, over $70,000. And all of those dollars will go to 5 different charities. Who's going to be the beneficiaries? We have...
The National Society for Autistic Children.
That's one.
And the March of Dimes.
March of Dimes.
And multiple sclerosis.
MS.
The American Heart Association.
American Heart Association.
And the United Way.
Let's add $10,000
Yeah.
more to those 5 charities' bank account right now. How about it, huh? 7 correct answers, 1 minute, 10,000. That's the way we play. Timer, 60 seconds, please. Let's take a nice deep breath, everybody. Let it out, and Mary starts us off. Here is your first answer. Go.
What
Do
you
ride
on
for
a
horse.
Saddle.
That's 1.
what
do
you drink
that
not coffee?
Water.
Wrong. Next word.
Who
flies
faster than
a
bullet? Superman.
That's 2.
What
pass.
Next word.
What
is
used
for
deodorants and
2 words. Next word.
What
do
you
sing
to
a
baby?
Lullaby.
That's 3.
What is not a vegetable but is a food?
Fruit.
That's 4.
What
is
10
years.
Decade.
5.
what
State
is Miami?
in.
Florida.
For the cash.
What
Will
we
be
if
we
win?
Rich.
Wrong. Next word.
hurry. What
What?
did
Cover
a
Adams.
genitals?
Secret.
Oh,
Did we get it?
Oh, no. Just a little bit more. Oh, doggone it.
Good, that's
You
right.
do not know how close you came.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
Yes, you do. You would have been the champion. You're still the champions. I mean, really, we have no losers, but the champion is what they were looking for. What would you be? You said fig leaf. We would have accepted it, but the only one thing that got in the way between the question and the answer,
Was the call? Yeah.
yep,
I
was the
heard
buzzer.
it.
Got down to 0. You got 6 correct answers before we hit 0, so we're going to throw in another 200 per answer, add an additional 1,200 to the bank account, and when we come back, one more time, we're going to load it up, 60 seconds, 7 correct answers, and we're going to put another $10,000 on the line. Part 2 of the double jackpot on Go right after these words.
Climb in and get cozy? I can get into that. And I'm not about to let a big, bulky pack.
Welcome back to Go. While we were away on those messages, it always seems like the players are the hardest on themselves, really disappointed if they don't get that last word and cash in on the $10,000 you've earned, again, for the charities now over, you know, in the mid and upper 70,000s of dollars range. So, indeed, you have been very, very successful, but nothing goes out like the feeling of being a winner. And all 5 of you are winners as far as we're concerned, and we thank you for being with us. Tell you what we're going to do. Timer, you have a minute. Going to give you 60 more seconds. 7 correct answers. This is going to be the final championship round on this edition of our Soap Wars. So we want you to go out a big winner. Give me 7 answers before we hit 0. We throw in another $10,000. We know you can do it. Here we go. Here is your first answer. Ready? Go.
What
does
a
king
sit
on?
from?
That's 1.
What
Is
the
movie that
had Chewbacca?
Pass.
Next word.
What
do
you draw
with
Coloring. Crayon.
That's 3.
who
had
a
long
nose?
Pinocchio.
That's 3.
What do you get for dessert at a Chinese restaurant?
Fortune cookie.
Go.
What
is
at
the
end
of
a
pencil?
Point.
Wrong. Next word.
what
Do
you
use
to
clean?
Rag.
Wrong. Next word.
what pass?
Next word.
What
Do
you
do
to
a
car?
Drive it.
That's 5.
What
is
football, baseball,
soccer?
sports?
That's 6. Go for the cash.
What
Is
the
receipt
of
a
Ticket. Stop.
I think the whole blood pressure is going because we were rooting and rooting and rooting. We just got down there to very, very close to the end. We had a word like cheetah popped up. We were looking for that. But of all the things that we have talked about since you have been on the hot seat, the one thing Anna has always said is, I'm lousy at sports. So the question that really triggered that final word was baseball. We're going to lay it on her real good. I'll tell you, you played like the true champions you are. 2 seconds were left on the clock, but that's irrelevant. We're going to quit. Our hearts are thumping. That's relevant.
Use one of those seconds for the last round.
You're not going to need it. You're not. Yeah, I wish we could. Unfortunately, we're going to take the 10,000. We'll put it in the bank account, and when we come back, we are going to total it all up. Another world, the true champions of our soap wars. We'll be back to put it all together and wrap up this edition right after this. You got it. Welcome welcome back to Go. Any way you look at it, there are no losers when it comes to the Battle of the Soap Stars, mainly because all the dollars go for charity. Our friends visiting from New York here to the Los Angeles area, Search for Tomorrow, walked away this week with a total of $5,300 for their charities. And again, our special thanks for being with us. Hey, just before we get over to the other side, wanted to mention that, Rod, along with being on Search for Tomorrow, you have a special project just opened in Europe?
That's right, a film with Patrick Duffy called Vamping, shot in your hometown of Buffalo, New York.
When's it going to be opening up stateside?
Very soon in the States.
We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Folks, you are great players. Did you have a good time? Good. Come back and join us, all right? They want a rematch. We hopefully will give them one. This team is absolutely, totally awesome, as they say out here. After today's initial rounds, jackpot rounds, you walk away today with $12,700 for the 5 charities we mentioned downstage. All this week, when you played Search for Tomorrow, you won $38,900. The next number you see on your screen is what they earned against Search for Tomorrow and earlier this month when we had the Battle of the Soaps against Days of Our Lives. Watch this. $98,100 for the charities. On Go, we gave away well over $100,000. Our thanks to you. We're going to do it again. We hope to see you next time on Go. KO for Geo. So long for now. Bye-bye.
Some members of our studio audience received Conrad Professional Choice True Collection True Lighted Makeup Mirror, 4 light settings, adjustable wing mirrors for panoramic view, regular and magnified mirrors. Also, a 3-piece set of Harvard cutlery from True Value Hardware stores. New line of Harvard cutlery with high carbon steel blades, solid walnut handles, now sold exclusively at True Value Hardware stores. Nylon steel toys since 1946, sturdy, long-lasting, with lots of play value for boys and girls, made with care you to give with love. Nylon steel toys.